Trinity watches. Okay.
All right. So we got volume.
Is this the right one?
Yeah, it is. It's upcoming. There it is.
Is this it now?
I think so. Yeah. All right. So
Oh, it is.
yeah.
And
It's
it was
fine.
recording me watch that weird reel that
Yeah, it
Trinity
did.
watches as a dog. Can I turn the volume down now?
Yeah.
Okay, can we talk like normal humans?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There we go. Take 2. We didn't have volume on the other live stream, so we apologize. But we're excited because a lot of vlogs out there will go out there and film the GoPro the whole duration, which is great, and that's their niche. And I think our niche is more talking about what we did in a recap and experience in a 15-minute segment.
And
so.
I also just want to share, we're not done for the day. We're just taking a break. We're waiting for my mobile order, and then we're going back in.
And secondly is, for me, my part is it's getting uploaded on YouTube so I can go back and redesign it and add the capture and all that stuff later on down the road. So it's kind of exciting.
Okay.
So, all right. So we got here at security.
So we left our hotel at 6:10. Security opens at 7. It takes about 10-15 minutes to walk over to the park from where we were at the downtown entrance. Not the main gate entrance, but the downtown entrance. And we were like the 30th people in line, if you can believe that. And we got here like at 6:25.
And so the question is it worth getting up that early and be a first on security?
I say yes. Security went super quickly. And then because we're at the downtown entrance, we had to walk all the way to the turnstiles. We didn't pass go. We didn't do anything. We just walked down here. And really, the gates, so security opened at 7. We were through by 7:03. And then we're at the turnstiles like at 7:15, and they opened, which was surprising because I was like, we were going to try to place a mobile order of Starbucks, and then he would stay in line and I would go get it, but it didn't work out that way, and they opened up. So that's the short version. So we got in the park before 7:30. Now, the park doesn't open till 8, so most of the things on Main Street aren't open, and you can't go to any of the lands. So you're waiting for the rope drop. What do you think about that?
Okay. All right. Another thing is the pickles. Don't forget the pickles.
So we've read we love pickle. I like pickles. So we've read all these things about you get a button for first pickle of the day. We got the first pickle of the day. Did they offer us a button?
No.
But we got a pickle for breakfast.
But we did get a pickle for breakfast.
Because I didn't go to Starbucks, and he's like, "This is what I bought you, a pickle."
And apparently they don't do mobile ordering in the morning time at Starbucks.
Yeah, here, yeah.
So
if you want your Starbucks, you should, and you're coming from downtown, one person hit that, one person get in line. So we didn't get coffee. I didn't get coffee till like noon. Just saying.
Oh.
That's normally not how I roll.
So we approach our first rope drop.
So yeah, we wanted to go to Rise of Resistance first. That was our goal.
Correct.
And a lot of people were at rope drop, and a lot of people had the same goal. So unless you're like a teenager who's gonna bob and weave and run, you're not gonna be first in line. Just saying. But we did have another success. So instead of going to Rise of Resistance first, where did we go first?
I forgot.
We went to Olga's Cantina.
Oh, that's right.
Which is a little restaurant bar type thing in
which
Star Wars Land, which is patterned after, I guess, the movie. I'm not a Star Wars fan movie person, but it's patterned after that. And there was not any reservations. Even the walk-up was booked. So we did rope drop, and we went there first. And I asked, "Is there walk-up?" And she's like, "Right now?" And I said, "Absolutely." And we were the first people in the restaurant.
And we were able to get a souvenir.
He wanted the souvenir cup. So on this menu, you can do non-alcoholic beverages, which we did, alcoholic beverages, and then they just have like 4 or 5 different appetizer options, like edamame, something. We got pretzel rolls, so it was like a bun called a 5-star something. So it was like 5 petals of a pretzel with this delicious honey mustard sauce dipping thing. So what was your impression? What drink did you get from Olga's?
I can't remember.
I don't remember what his was either, but I thought, they had something called Black Spire Brew, which was cold brew coffee. And in it had like some carbonated fruit juice. It just tasted funky to me. He liked it. He liked his drink. My drink was just a little too funky. And then, so that was cool to get that experience. We didn't have reservations. We didn't even have to wait in the walk-up line. I just walked up, and we're the first people through the door.
So that is a good tip.
That is
the reservations out there are 6 months.
60 days.
60 days out there.
Yeah, and as soon as they're open, they're taken.
So if you want to do a rope drop,
Olga's.
do Olga's first, because we found out the ride that we wanted to go to was breaking down throughout the morning.
So we just decided, because everywhere I've watched or read, they say that if you pay for Rise of Resistance, you have to pay for the individual lightning lane, and it's $25 a piece. And everywhere I read, it's saying that we can order at Jolly Holiday, but we can wait. It's up till 5:10. So everywhere I read, people say it's worth it, and I'm like, $50 for 2 people to ride a ride, it's not worth it. But we decided to do it because by the time we finished Olga's, it was like a 2-hour wait. So then we walk out and we go to Smuggler's Run, which is the other ride in Galaxy's Edge, and it was a 10-minute wait. So we got on there, and then when we went to a place to eat like real food. I got a breakfast sandwich, and I was gonna get cold brew, another like regular flavored coffee, not thing with funky fruit juice in it, but they didn't have it, and he got a weird drink. And you didn't like it, did you?
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
And Galaxy's Edge, they have really weird concoctions, so that's probably why.
Now, something we also learned is if you're purchasing tickets online, go ahead and get the Genie Plus.
Get the Genie Plus.
It is worth
worth it
the
because
extra.
As you walk through the park, it comes with a photo pass, and so those pictures are so much more magical than what you take with your phone. Just saying. So the photo pass is worth it alone, and then you get lightning lanes. Lightning lanes are what they replace fast passes with. Now they have rules with it, which is fine. Like you can only do one ride at a time. So since we went on Buzz Lightyear, we can't get another one for that. And then they make you, after you do it, you have to wait an hour at first, and then they bump you up to 2 hours. So there's rules, but it's completely worth it. Especially, and then we had this frustration with, as soon as we went to Rise of Resistance for our appointment, it closed. So, and we had that happen with Indiana Jones and the Haunted Mansion, and when we went back to Rise of Resistance. So a lot of things have been closing today, but that's okay. It's all in our favor. I went on single rider of Space Mountain.
That's you enjoy that?
I did enjoy that. Yeah, single rider is a good option. Yeah.
But also talked about the watch too.
So it's not a watch. He keeps calling it a watch, but as you can see, there's no time keeper on it. But you wear it like a watch. That's why he calls it a watch. So I just want to be clear, it's not a watch. You can't tell time. You can't do anything other than look at it. So it's the Magic Band Plus, and we link it to our app, and we used it to get into the park. So instead of scanning your ticket and opening your app constantly, they scanned our you got me saying it. They scanned your Magic Band. For Photo Pass, they just touch it and it's automatically linked. For lightning lanes, to check in, you just tap it. And it's so much better. There are interactive things. We haven't really explored that yet, except for in downtown. But in the park, we haven't explored it.
No, we have not.
But
also with pictures too.
Yeah, that's what I said. With the Photo Pass, it's so convenient because you don't have to. Because often when you're in line, people, after they take the pictures, they have to scan it, and people are pulling up their phone, getting their barcode. But if you just tap, it's so easy, and it does save your battery life in your phone.
So what is your battery life now?
Well, I don't know because you're making me live stream. 50%, and it's been going since like 6 o'clock. I set it on battery saving mode, so that's one thing I like. It doesn't do push notifications of email or stuff like that, but I don't need that when I'm in the park.
And my battery life is at 23%, but I had all my notifications going throughout the day.
Yeah, and he has a Samsung.
I have a Samsung.
I have Apple Life. And there are people who say that they don't like wearing like an Apple Watch and a wristband. I don't mind personally. He has a smartwatch. Do you mind wearing one on each arm?
No.
I really like it. I was kind of doubtful that it would be like worth it, but it absolutely is. I hear that in Disney World you can use it for paying. which would be convenient if they link your credit card to it. But you can't do that at Disneyland yet.
So the question is that we've been here. Oh, another thing is that we were downtown first before we get into Disneyland. We bought our not our watch, Magic Band a day ahead before we enter the park, so we can get it all charged up, because we noticed there was updates to the watch. So
right.
Band. You have to make sure that the updates are. It makes a big difference when you get that watch.
And we know it makes a difference because when we went back to the hotel, I updated mine, and he didn't update his because he skipped over it or something. And then when we came back to downtown, mine was so much better. It was more efficient than his.
Correct.
So you want to update it, and then you can also take the time to link it, which it's better to do on Wi-Fi. So in the park, you're probably not going to get Wi-Fi, but at your hotel you will. So I do suggest that. Get it before you come to park day.
Yeah.
Especially if you're only doing one park day. And it's worth it. You paid for them, so.
Now we did notice that there's the new summer schedule came out for
California residents. They have this sale.
For the sale.
So it's a really good deal. For 3 days, it's like $80 a day, and then they give you the options of park hopping, and with Disney Plus is the TV show, Genie Plus, and if not, I guess we'll just. Oh,
there we go.
Another thing is we have a 2-year-old, and she's like a fresh 2-year-old. Her birthday was 2 weeks ago. We decided to leave her at home, which now she's sick when we left, so we couldn't have brought her anyway. But how do you feel about coming without a 2-year-old?
I think we made the right choice, because during the rope drop, a lot of everybody was bumping into each other, especially with the strollers, with the wheelchairs, with the motor.
Yeah, I think since we have 1 day and we really wanted to start the day early, and we're gonna stay until late tonight, that's just so long for her. And every time I see a stroller, I'm glad I'm not pushing one. Every time I see a toddler having a tantrum or a crying session, I'm glad it's not mine. But then yesterday, a kid walked out of Starbucks, and we're sitting there, and the little girl says "Mama," and I start crying because it sounded like my kid, and I miss her. And then I'm like kind of creepy right now because I'm looking at all.
So if you are bringing a stroller, you got to have a lot of patience.
Yes.
A lot of patience going through, especially crowded as today.
Yes.
A lot of patience. Toontown, strollers was just everywhere. Mm-hmm. In Toontown. So just be patient with the kids.
I was going to say I'm kind of a creeper because every time I see like a little girl in a dress or in a little boy dressed up, there was one dressed as a prince, I always say, oh, they're so cute, look at them. And whenever a stroller passes us, I always turn around and look in it, and I'm acting like a complete creeper. So I miss my child, but I'm really kind of glad she's not with us, if that makes sense. So mixed emotions for me today.
So it is worth it coming here early on road drop.
Yes.
I know there's a lot of vlogs out there saying a road drop was not worth it, but I think I make this argument. They're so used to custom coming all the time.
Yes. So if you have 1 day, I would say fill it up.
Yeah. Even that, just fill it up. If you're coming to Disneyland once every 2 years, or then fill it up.
Yeah, I was telling him I feel it's different now that we're not pass holders, because when we were pass holders, we came like once a month for a few days at a time. And we would just take our time, wake up late, do this, do that, hop back and forth. But now we just have 1 day, and we paid for one ticket, and we're going to get every dollar worth, in my opinion. So we learned a lot, and we'll do another update later on this afternoon, how we finished day, because we got a snack that's ready for us. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the mobile apps today is kind of slow.
Well, no, it's not slow. It's just it's really crowded in there, and so it's really congested. So mobile app, like what we were just trying to order, it pushed my window time to 50 minutes. For our lunch in Toontown, I was going to stand in line, but mobile order made me wait 30 minutes. So, and mobile ordering is kind of faster because you can sit at the table and relax instead of stand in line forever.
So if you want to get your food, start your mobile app early, I think.
Yeah, but we were just kind of indecisive and didn't know where we're going to be and when we're going to be there. So we're kind of laid back today.
Yeah, we are. But I think that's a good recap for everybody.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to say?
I missed my
Don't go to
Rise of Resistance
Rise
first.
Resistant, but
go to Olga's if
go
you
to Olga's
missed your
first.
reservation.
If you miss your reservation, so you can get. Oh, by the way, it will cost money. The drinks are
Well,
there.
you're the one who wanted to buy the
Yeah.
souvenir cup, so
Yeah. So, and we shared food a lot too.
yeah. The only thing we got double of, 2 things, was at lunchtime we got 2 pizza flopovers or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
All right, you guys, you can go back and recap this out and go back to the beginning and watch it, get all the tips, all that stuff, and we'll do another retake later on today. And there's a lot of vlogs here already, vlogging, so you can hop on their stream and support their stream and give us a like, subscribe, and keep the stream going because we enjoy it.
Yeah.
So talk to you guys later.